welcome to my channel today. This is Mark the Tech Guy with Vlogs Weekly number 20. So this week, the first thing I'd like to talk about, you guys have probably heard about this through the net, through different blogs and you know, your jailbreaking sites that you visit, that there is a new jailbreak on the horizon. And that jailbreak will be called Greenpois0n. Now, what Greenpois0n is going to do? Well, they said that this is going to be a special jailbreak. This is going to be the ultimate jailbreak that is going to jailbreak any device, either it be the Apple iPhone 3G, 3GS, iPhone 4, the iPad, the iPod Touch, you know, all the generations of the iPod Touches. It's supposed to be the ultimate jailbreak. Now, what's it going to do is it's going to write to the hardware. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Now, it's going to write to your hardware, which means it's not like a software fix. The software is going to write to the actual hardware itself. So that means if Apple ever comes out with an update, and they will, because they always try to beat it, that this time you can upgrade and your device will still stay jailbroken. Because in order for Apple to fix this problem, they would need to actually come out with a hardware upgrade or a hardware fix. So, and they would have to recall the device to do that. So once you've owned your device, then you can go ahead and install this onto that device, and you are jailbroken. And the way they explain it is, that's all you'll ever need to do, is install it once. And then you can go ahead and update your iTunes, update your phones and your devices, and you'll be set. You'll be ready to go. So I'm excited to see this. I want to see this, how it works, and then I want to see, once they use it and then someone goes to update it, what happens. Now, I believe them, because this is a very, legit group that puts these together. But it's going to be interesting to see if Apple can actually block this, or actually come out with a fix where they can write to the hardware itself too. So I don't think anything is foolproof, and that, it might be good for a few months though. It might be good for 3 or 4 months. You'll be able to update, you'll be able to do whatever you want, and then eventually when Apple figures it out, because it does take them longer. It seems like they don't have the smartest guys working for Apple, because it does take them a while once the dev team and all the jailbreaking communities get together and they come out with their jailbreaks. It takes a while for Apple to actually fix it, where they come out with another update. Now, I think if they were smart, they would go ahead and hire these guys that do the jailbreaking, and then they wouldn't have the jailbreaking. But it's probably a fairly big group of them that do it too. But there's like a bunch of groups that get together and they create this jailbreak. Now there's a variety of different jailbreaks out there that you can choose from, and I just think it's very interesting. And that now that it's totally legal to jailbreak your device, you're seeing all kinds of guys come out of the woodwork where you haven't before. So it's just open season for these developers to come out with these different jailbreaks. And they are making money. I was looking at, they were talking about how, there's Cydia, and then there's, I forget the other name. I'll have to look that one up. But the other one just got dropped. That's it. They just got sold, or they partnered up with Cydia, so now it's all one with Cydia. But they were announcing that within the year that they were up and running, they made over $1.5 million. Was it 12? Something something like that. It was like $1.5 million. It was crazy the amount of money they made in 1 year with Rock running. Now, because they produce their own apps, and some of them are charged, and then some of them are free. Most of them are free, but the really good ones, you have to pay like $4 or $10 or whatever. But they're cheaper than if you were to go to the app store and actually buy them. So, you know, just like that, there was a sync your iPod or iPhone to your iTunes, and it was supposed to be wirelessly through Wi-Fi. You could do it, and then Apple rejected it. So that guy just went, okay. They rejected it, so he went to Cydia and posted it for, I think it was $9.99 on Cydia. So, you know, it's getting to the point where, okay, if you turn me down in the App Store, then I'm just going to go to the jailbreak community and put it on Cydia. And Cydia is one of the longest standing programs out there for running all of these, you know, upgrades and customizations that you can do to your iPhone or your device. And, you know, I'm telling you, it's if you haven't been on Cydia, you're not jailbroken, and you would like to customize your phone or your device, I highly recommend getting Cydia and installing it on your device, because you can get different wallpapers, different functionalities that you couldn't get with your normal phone or your device. Because what Apple does is they restrict you from what you can do. And so people didn't like that. That, you know, they charged for everything. Like if you go on Cydia, you can get ringtones, you can get, you know, wallpapers, you can get all kinds of stuff for free. And, you know, sure, there's the really good ones you got to pay a few dollars for, but it wouldn't be anything like if you were to go to the App Store and purchase it. The App Store would charge a lot more money. So, you know, and I know I'm going on about this week because it's very interesting, the jailbreak community and how everything works. You know, if you follow any of these guys on their Twitter or, you know, on their YouTube channels or whatever, you see how, you know, Cydia and the jailbreaking community, they stick together, and, you know, and most of it, they don't make a lot of money doing this. So, you know, it's a win-win, really. You know, these guys get noticed. You know, a lot of them probably get jobs through making all these apps and you know, working through Cydia and stuff. They probably get other jobs as well, because, you know, they get recognized for doing this kind of work. So I would just like to say thanks for watching Vlogs Weekly number 20. This has been Mark the Tech Guy saying please rate, comment, and subscribe.